Hello, my name is Eduardo Noel. It is May 30th, 2020. I'm doing the video graded video, week 3 graded video for bacterial morphology and staining techniques, exercise 2, differential stain. It is May 30th, 2020 for bio 225. And here is my card. All right. So for this experiment, we're just once all the slides were cleaned, I inserted E. coli on the microscope. Here's E. coli. It's on low power. It's actually on high power right now. And here is the actual specimen that looks like in here. Oops. There you go. So E. coli, it's a gram-negative bacilli that is pink in color, red shaped bacterial with single cell arrangement. Now we're gonna do Streptococcus epidermatitis right now. So I'm just gonna switch over the slide. And go to low power. Center the stage to the light. And, oh, okay, wasn't too bad to look for it. We find a big all right, medium power. Adjust the stage. And then high power. Adjust it with fine focus. And here is the result of my specimen. This is Streptococcus epidermatitis. It's a gram-positive cocci that is purple-colored, grape-like custard. All right. I'll just take a picture of that real quick. All right. So just the coarse knob to remove my slide. And now this is the Saccharomyces cerevisiae. All right. So go on low power. It is it. All right, go to medium power and high power. And here is my result for that. So Saccharomyces cerevisiae, it's purple, looking almost brown colored. It's a gram-positive cocci. All right. Let me just take a picture of it for my data sheet. All right. All right. So, this experiment that I done for this one, for exercise 2, the my results was successful after multiple attempts. I made at least 3 attempts to get it. For some reason, E. coli wasn't showing in the beginning. Then I repeated, it was showing again. And then when I put the immersion oil on it, I couldn't locate it anymore. Everything looked the same with the fine coarse knob. That's with all 3 samples with the oil immersion lens, objective lens, and I put an immersion oil on it. All of them look the same. I'm not sure if my immersion objective lens is working or not, but I don't know what to do with it, because on high power it shows, but once I do the oil it goes away and it doesn't show anymore. Not so sure what's going on with 3 samples, so I repeated twice yesterday, once, and I repeated again in the morning today when I got home from work. And I tried one time with the oil immersion to see if it will show again, and on the E. coli, and it was on high power, it was showing. On the immersion oil, it wasn't showing again. So so that's my problem for that one. But I was able to obtain my results without going to the immersion oil. And it also shows on my pictures too, and what I just showed you right now. Explain how your experiment results applies to real life. Well, in real life, we don't know what's out there. We don't know what kind of bacteria, what kind of viruses is out there, but what we know that it's living, and it could be harmful for us or it could be normal for us. Our body is normal for our body to have bacteria that lives within us. Also helps us in the long term. It's one of our defense mechanisms in regards of foreign bacteria that doesn't belong there. But it's amazing how if you open your eyes, anything that's living around us has bacteria on it. Even on the chair I'm sitting on right now, the camera or the cell phone that I just touched right now to turn on to play, there's always bacteria in there. Some of them, like what I said, are friendly and some of them are not. But with this COVID stuff, it kind of makes sense, like, how we have to make sure everything is clean and preventing germs from spreading. So best thing we could do is always make sure that we keep ourselves clean, clean our workstations, and but we can't never prevent it, because this is life. Life is hard, and whatever we do, it's never going to be perfect. Describe any errors that occurred and how this might be avoided in the future. So the only errors I had was the E. coli. I had to repeat it, like what I said, 3 times. I was able, first time was I couldn't see on the immersion lens, and some specimens. My mistake was I was rushing for the experiment to dry. I wiped it with paper towel, like I dapped it with paper towel, hoping that the water comes off, not the specimen, and then the specimen was gone. I think I tapped it too hard, so it's not there no more. So next time I'm just gonna let it sit for the required, not re it will require time that it has, or, um, or just, you know, let it do it earlier so I don't have to rush into things. Now, my biggest mistake, my biggest error on this experiment is timing. Rushing things just to beat the clock, so I get enough sleep to go to work. Um, that was the biggest error on my part, and it hurt me knowing it hurt me because I rushed it, and then I end up having lack of sleep. So that was a big problem for me. The other thing is my oil mentioned lens. I cleaned it with the cloth that it came with, but for some reason it does not work. Gotta figure this out. Yeah, gotta figure out why isn't it working and why is it. It looks like it's the same for all of them. And then when I was uploading my pictures, I noticed that, hey, all this looks the same. So I thought I was done, but no, really I wasn't. So that was a mistake, and just rushing through things was the biggest mistake, what I done. I could have prevented wasting another day if I just slow down and just basically let it follow the direction as completely stated instead of cheating and dapping it with paper towel. So this is my version. This is my graded video for experiment 2. Bacterial morphology and staining techniques, exercise 2, differential stains. This is May 30th, 2020 for Bio 225. My name is Eduardo Noel. Thank you.